PlayStation VR 2 versus Meta Quest 3. So, both of those headsets can be connected to the PC right now. And many people ask me, which one should I buy? So I will tell you some advantages and disadvantages about both headsets and give you a recommendation. My name is Thomas and you're watching Voodoode VR. Thank you to my sponsors, Voodoode VR, Opperman Events, Virtual Escape Area 1 and Virtual Race Center Basel. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go!
Voodoode.
Okay guys, these two headsets, you can connect them to the PC now. So let's compare them. So let's do some technical specifications. So the Meta Quest 3 has a resolution of 2064 by 2208 at maximum 120 Hz. The PlayStation VR 2 has 2000 by 2040 at 120 Hz. So we can think that here the Quest 3 is better because it has a higher resolution. But the Quest 3 has an LCD display and the PlayStation VR 2 has an OLED display. And that leads to some other stuff. For example, when we talk about the display, the colors of the PlayStation VR 2 look much better than the Quest 3, in my opinion. Yeah, it looks, they are clearer, they are more colorful, it looks just better. Also, of course, the black levels of the PlayStation VR 2 are much better. This is an advantage of the OLED display. Very good black levels. The screen door effect, I would say, is better at the Quest 3. They are both okay. I don't really care about that. You don't see it too much. But if you concentrate on the single pixels, you will see them more on the PlayStation VR 2, not only because the resolution is lower, also at OLED display you see a little bit more pixels because of the technical specifications and stuff. Then, talking about the lenses, we have in the Meta Quest 3 we have pancake lenses. They are clear, they are really good, small form factor and so on. There's a good sweet spot and so on. With the PlayStation VR 2 we have Fresnel lenses. They are pretty old, they have these rings and the sweet spot is a little bit smaller, I would say, but it's very individual, guys. It depends on your head shape, eye shape and so on. Everybody could see it a little bit different. But definitely the disadvantage of the Fresnel lenses are that you see the glare or God ray effects. Yeah? This is a glowing stuff. When you have black background and white text, you will see that. And this is much better with the Meta Quest 3. Yeah? It's definitely better. And finally, guys, I could never do that. Measure the field of view of the PlayStation VR 2 because I have a test tool, but it never worked with the PlayStation 5, but now connected to PC it works. And be careful, guys, I have to tell it again, these are individual values, these are my personal values. You will have totally different values. Yeah, you will likely have higher values because I have pretty low values because of my head shape and eye shape. So you already know the measurement of the Quest 3. It's like a vertical 98 and horizontal 100. So pretty good for the Quest 3. The PlayStation VR 2 has a vertical field of view of 92 and horizontal 96. This is lower than the Quest 3. Yeah, although I put the headset directly into my eyes. Yeah, it's lower. It's not a huge difference, but you will notice it a little bit. But both is okay. Yeah, it's not that I say the Quest 3 has a little bit more field of view, go for the Quest 3. Not really, but yeah, that's true. Talking about the comfort, this is also ultra individual. So many people say the Halo design here is bad, but to be honest, I don't think so. Yeah, you would push the button here and then put it on your head and then, give me a second, like here. Yeah, I removed the face gasket that you can see it a little bit better. So here, you can just move the headset to your eyes and it's very clear, the weight is on my forehead here and I think that's not a problem. I love it. Yeah, it's really good. And the comfort of the Quest 3. I mean, I have the Bobo M3 connected. This is really good. But the standard strap of the Quest 3 is really, really bad. I don't really like it. So if you see the standard of both headsets, I think the PlayStation VR 2 is more comfortable. That's at least my opinion. So talking about the tracking. Both the headset tracking itself is very good with both headsets. The PlayStation VR 2 is even better now connected to PC than to the PlayStation 5. No idea why, but connected to the PlayStation 5. I had tracking problems with the headset when I was in my green room, in the green box room, but now it works. Yeah? So tracking of the headset is good, but the controllers, Quest 3 controller tracking is perfect. There is absolutely no problem, but the PlayStation VR 2 has somehow Bluetooth problems. I don't know what the heck that is. Yeah, I mean, they don't even give you an adapter. You need Bluetooth in your PC. If you don't have Bluetooth, you need an adapter. And it never worked for me with like 4 different adapters. And then I bought the recommended one. It's the TP-Link BD500. I will put it in the description. And I connected it to the front of my PC. And then it still didn't work. I lost Bluetooth tracking. I lost the connection to my controllers, jumping around the controllers and so on. And then I used an extension cable, USB extension cable. I think it was from Amazon Basics or stuff. I found it somewhere in my apartment. And then I connected it to the back of the PC, to the front. And then I connected the Bluetooth adapter. And it was lying in my play area. And then it worked pretty good. Yeah, it worked pretty good. I would say then it's okay. But still some weird, I don't know why, what that is. Perhaps it also works with other adapters, but yeah, it's strange. There's some problems. I also wrote Sony about that. Hopefully they will answer me and fix that stuff. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. So tracking, I would prefer the Quest 3. Some people ask me, can you watch movies now with the PlayStation VR 2 connected to PC? Yes, you can. For example, on Steam, you have a player that's called Skybox VR Player. Yeah, then you can watch movies. And I must say, yes, the PlayStation VR 2 is doing better here because we have an OLED. Yeah? So the black areas of the movie are much better than with the Quest 3. It just looks better to watch movies with the PlayStation VR 2. So if you want to watch movies with it, consider to buy this one. Then there's also a huge difference between the connection. So the Quest 3 is connected wireless to the PC. You can also connect it via cable, but in both ways there is so-called compression, and that's normally not a good thing, because sometimes if you had a bad connection or if your PC is too slow or so, you may see some artifacts, and that doesn't look so good. To be honest, I don't have much of those problems, but some of you will have, and this is not the case with the PlayStation VR 2, because here you have a native DisplayPort connection. I mean, of course, with the Quest 3 you are wireless. You can, if you play like action games, you can turn around. You cannot do this with the PlayStation VR 2 because of this cable. But you have native DisplayPort connection, so lossless quality. That's a huge difference, of course. You will never see these artifacts and so on. It's DisplayPort. So if you prefer to play seated or just racing or flight simulators, and or you don't care about the cable, then this might be a good advantage for you. Yeah. Talking about compatibility, so for the PlayStation VR 2, it was first the case that you could only play the PlayStation 5 VR games, and these were not so much. And also there were no really good exclusive or no exclusives. The games that came out were already available on all other platforms and then on the PlayStation VR 2. But now we can also play Steam VR games, and you can use the Revive tool to also play your Rift games if you have some. But Steam VR has thousands of VR games, and now you can play them with the PlayStation VR 2 if you have a gaming PC. Yeah, and for the Meta Quest 3 is still a little bit better, because here you have the huge Meta Quest standard, Horizon Store it's called now, Horizon Store, with thousands of games. No, I would not say thousands, but a lot games. Much more than the Sony Store. And you can also connect it to Steam VR and Rift games. So it's still a little bit more that you can play with the Quest 3. Yeah. So you see, we have a lot of advantages and disadvantages with both headsets. So I will repeat it shortly again. So on the pro side of the Quest 3, we definitely have the lenses. Pancake lenses, very clear, very good lenses. Then we have much better mixed reality. It's colored 3D mixed reality to play really nice pass-through mixed reality games. You cannot do it with the PlayStation VR 2. There is a button you can switch to mixed reality, but it's black and white. It doesn't look so good, and you cannot really play mixed reality games. So mixed reality on Quest 3, and the store of the Meta Quest is much better. Yeah, it's really huge. Then I would also say the tracking is really good with the Quest 3. Yeah, you cannot complain. Also the setup is very easy, also for beginners. The only thing on the contra side on the Quest 3 is the included standard strap. This is really bad. You will definitely buy the Elite strap, or here, the Bobo M3. This is the Bobo M3. This is really good. It has active cooling, a battery, and so on. So I will put it in the description. It's really nice. But the standard strap is bad. For the PlayStation VR 2 on the Pro side, I would definitely say the OLED display. It's really nice, awesome colors, awesome black levels, absolutely fine display in my opinion. Also the setup is very easy on the PlayStation 5, and also connected to PC. It's just a tool, open it and everything works. Just paint your room area and then you're good to go. On the contra side, I would definitely say the Bluetooth problems. There is still some weird problems. Sometimes they are disconnected. I don't know if it has something in common with the extension cable or so. No idea. Hopefully they will fix that and it will work with more Bluetooth adapters. It's also bad that Sony didn't include a Bluetooth adapter. It's just a small dongle. Why don't they put it inside the adapter box? I don't understand that. So yeah, I would expect that. Then I put it in brackets, the Mura effect. Some people see it, some people don't. It's like a little, it looks like a black shadow and it's a little bit blurry when you move your head left and right or so. But I don't see it, so many people also don't see it. It's very individual. That's why I put it in brackets. Then the lenses, they are not really good. They are old Fresnel lenses. You can see the glare and God ray effects. I put that on contra side. Also the store, I would expect more exclusive games. So Sony could say, oh, we have this and this and this game. Buy the PlayStation VR 2. You can only play it with the PlayStation VR 2, but there's nothing. All the games that are released are already available for all other platforms. So, but now at least you can play the PSVR games. And the thing that I dislike the most, to be honest, it depends. It's very individual. The PlayStation VR 2 has no integrated sound. And this for me is very, very bad because, I mean, you have the in-ears. Where's that again? Every time here's the audio connector, and then you have this in-ears plugs. I hate them. I don't like those. Yeah, and then you can, for example, buy the Mantis. You connect them like here. But still you have all the cable stuff here, and when I put it on my head, there's the cable here and there. It's still not as good as integrated sound. Yeah, for example, with the PlayStation, with the Meta Quest 3, you have the sound slots here, here, and here. It's also not the best quality, but at least you have integrated sound. For me, as a person that records videos, and I also have to put the headset on, off all the time, I prefer integrated sound. Yeah, so this is something I totally dislike with the PlayStation 5, and that leads me to the decision. If you ask me, would I continue using the Quest 3 or the PlayStation VR 2 on PC or so? I mean, it's not a huge difference, but I would still prefer the Quest 3, I would say. Yeah, because for example, there's also a lot of other stuff. The store, the standalone store is better. You have cool mixed reality games with the Quest, and so on. So I would prefer it a little bit more. Yeah. Of course, if you want to watch movies or if you just want to play seated and enjoy the OLED display, this is also an advantage. But also I dislike that normally the PlayStation VR 2 has pretty cool features like HDR, like eye tracking, like haptic, adaptive triggers and so on. But this is missing. Yeah, we don't have this here. It's deactivated. Yeah, when it's connected to PC. That's also a little bit frustrating. But yeah, and also when we talk about the price, at least here in Germany, both of the headsets are around 550 euro. Yeah, it's pretty the same price. The official price is 600 and this is 550, but you can still get the PlayStation VR 2 for like 500 to 550 most of the time. So it's the same price. I know in the US there is a sale, like it's only $350, and this is something. If the Quest 3 is $500 and this is $350, then I think I would go for the PlayStation VR 2, yeah, because it's cheaper. It's just cheaper, and it also has the advantages that I told you. So it depends on the price. If both are the same price, I would prefer the Quest 3 a little bit at least. But if this PlayStation VR 2 is like $200 cheaper, I would prefer this. Yeah. So guys, I hope I could tell you the differences. I hope I can help you with the decision if you should buy the Quest 3 or PlayStation VR 2. I don't know, but yeah. I hope you like this video. All the links that you need, everything, the adapters, the headsets itself, the Mantis, headphones for the PlayStation VR 2, every single stuff is in the description. Also the reviews of the single headsets, they are very detailed. I will put also in the description and in the first pinned comment, so make sure to check it out. Thank you for watching, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya!
Voodoode